Hello friends, imagine two friends, Rocky and Sunny. Rocky struggles with studies, barely passing his exams, often feeling overwhelmed and disheartened by his academic performance. Meanwhile, Sunny excels in his studies, consistently achieving top grades and receiving accolades from his teachers and peers. Teachers constantly tell Sunny that he'll be a successful person when he grows up, predicting a bright future for him. After Sunny completes his law degree, he quickly lands a good job at a prestigious law firm, impressing everyone with his achievements. In contrast, Rocky has to struggle to find a job, facing numerous rejections and setbacks along the way. However, 10 years later at their college reunion, Rocky arrives in an expensive car, having become quite wealthy through his entrepreneurial ventures, while Sunny arrives in a taxi and isn't as rich, despite his initial success. Their friends are shocked by this contrast, unable to believe how their lives have turned out so differently. The student who topped the class now seems to be struggling with the pressures of his job, while the one who struggled with studies has become rich and successful in the business world. When asked what they're up to now, Sunny says he works at a multinational company with great work culture, medical insurance, company transport, and other facilities, but he feels the weight of his responsibilities. On the other hand, when people ask Rocky about his current occupation, he just casually says that he owns several businesses, enjoying the freedom and flexibility of being his own boss, including being an investor in Sunny's company, which adds an interesting twist to their story. So, what did these two do over the past 10 years to end up where they are now? Their journeys are a testament to the unpredictable nature of life and success. We'll explore this in the video, but first, I want to ask you a question. How are children from middle-class families usually taught? What values and beliefs are instilled in them from a young age? They're often told to get a degree, work hard, get a job, and be happy with whatever income they earn because more money means more problems. The emphasis is always on stability and security. If you have a degree and a safe job, that's considered the best. It's seen as the ultimate goal, the pinnacle of success in a middle-class household. Investing in the stock market is seen as too risky, something only the rich do, while middle-class people stick to savings. The idea of taking financial risks is often discouraged. We're taught to work until our children grow up and take over the responsibility of earning, only then can we relax. The cycle of hard work and limited financial freedom continues from one generation to the next. Many families never even talk about investing in the stock market. It's almost a taboo subject, something that's not meant for people like us. We've seen our parents work their entire lives, going to the office even when sick or during heavy rain, because if they didn't, how would they get paid and how would the house run? The fear of losing income is deeply ingrained. Have you ever thought, I wish we could somehow get money so we could relax and never worry about it again? The dream of financial freedom often feels like a distant fantasy, or maybe have a regular income that deposits itself in our bank accounts without us working. Passive income seems like a myth to many. This may sound great, but most people think it's impossible. They believe that financial freedom is reserved for the lucky few. They can't fathom how they could earn without working. The concept of making money work for you is foreign to many. But the truth is, the dream of financial freedom is quite achievable. With the right mindset, education, and strategies, anyone can break free from the traditional middle-class mindset and achieve financial independence. There are two types of people: those who give jobs, like businessmen and investors, and those who take jobs, like employees. If you're in the second category, you earn more only by working harder. But if you're in the first category, you earn more when your employees work harder. Imagine you have an old friend, Ramesh, who runs a fast food business called Paradise Pizza. He tells you he needs extra funds to grow his business, as his store is always crowded with customers. He wants to open new locations but lacks the funds. He explains his business plan and shows you how he's already making a profit. You're convinced the business will be successful in the future, but he needs 2 lakhs, which you don't have. So you bring 3 of your friends along, and together you all invest 5 lakhs. In return, you each get 10% ownership of the business, with Ramesh keeping 60%. This investment allows you to become a shareholder in his company, receiving a share of the profits each year. You don't need to do any work yourself, you profit just by being an investor. This scenario illustrates how stock market investments work. The hustle and bustle of the trading floor, the constant monitoring of stock charts, and the rapid exchange of information all contribute to the dynamic nature of the stock market. Most people don't have friends like Ramesh knocking on their doors to offer business opportunities, and not everyone has large sums of money to invest, which is why the stock market is so useful. It democratizes investment opportunities, allowing anyone with even a small amount of money to participate and potentially grow their wealth. The stock market allows you to pick successful companies and invest in them. You can choose from a wide range of industries and sectors, diversifying your portfolio to manage risk and maximize potential returns. By buying stocks, you are essentially becoming a part owner of the business. This ownership entitles you to a share of the company's profits and assets, aligning your interests with those of the company's management and other shareholders. You can earn regular income through dividends, even without doing any work. Dividends are typically paid out quarterly and can provide a steady stream of income, especially if you invest in companies with a history of consistent dividend payments. However, many people think investing is complicated, especially when financial news channels show too much information at once, making it hard to understand. The constant flow of data and expert opinions can be overwhelming, leading to analysis paralysis. In reality, it's all about studying the business, not just focusing on stock prices. Understanding a company's financial health, its competitive position, and its growth prospects are crucial for making informed investment decisions. For example, if you love drinking tea in the morning and regularly eat Britannia biscuits, you could consider investing in Britannia because you're already a loyal customer. Investing in companies whose products you use and trust can be a good starting point. When you research a company's sales and profits over time, you'll get a better idea of its long-term potential. Consistent growth in sales and profits is often a sign of a strong and well-managed company. If you find the right business to invest in, even a small investment can grow significantly over time. Patience and discipline are key, as the power of compounding can turn modest investments into substantial wealth. Many people make the mistake of trying to gamble in the stock market, buying and selling stocks based on short-term price movements. This approach is risky and often leads to losses, as it is nearly impossible to consistently predict market fluctuations. But true wealth is created by holding investments for the long term. By staying invested in quality companies, you can benefit from their growth and the compounding of returns over many years, ultimately achieving financial security and prosperity. To start investing, you need to open a demat and trading account, much like opening a bank account. Platforms like Angel Broking allow you to start investing with minimal fees, and your shares are securely held by a central depository, not your broker. So friends, if you want to create wealth, start learning about businesses and begin investing. Even a small amount invested today can lead to financial freedom tomorrow.